What's up, people? I'm, over here finishing, a nice little walk on the coast, the California coast, Pacifica, to be exact, if you know the area, and thinking about the difference between checkers and chess and how that applies to leadership. When you first start off, when I first started off, I was thinking about short term, every move, right? But not in the sense of every move strategically, but trying to win every move, right? Trying to have the last word, trying to prove that I'm right, trying to maintain power, maintain order. And, that is like playing checkers. That's a child's game, right? That's a game we teach young kids to learn about cause and effect, a little bit of strategy. But you get a little bit older, and at some point you learn about more advanced games like chess. And, leadership is similar. You start off and you're playing a game of checkers and you realize, oh shit, somebody's playing chess. A lot of times, if you want to zoom out even larger than that, our educational system and our society is much more structured like chess, right? And it makes it so that everybody is a pawn in the game. And that's not to say that leadership is about being the queen or being the king, but leadership is about being able to see the whole board, right? And it's about understanding that everybody moves in different types of ways. And it's about strategy. It's about long-term strategy. And chess is a game that, it's a longer-term game, but you play chess over and over, right? And I have some friends that I've played chess with for years, right? You play again, and you develop your strategy, and you start trying to think steps ahead, right? Most people think, a couple, 2, 3, 4 steps ahead, but some of the grand masters, right? Some of the most advanced chess players, they're thinking 10, right? 20 moves ahead, right? And I think the more and more we're in leadership, the more and more we're thinking ahead. Now, and back to this idea of trying to win every battle in leadership. No, it's not really about winning. It's about what's best for kids and what's best for your particular school system, your particular school context. And that requires us to think long term, steps ahead, right? And I was writing about this, or at least tweeting about this a few days ago, and I was talking about the difference between chess and checkers. And leadership is about trying to get everybody to see that we're playing a game of chess here, right? This ain't checkers. This isn't about these short-term wins, right? And really, we are all on the same side, right? And what we're really up against is these systemic inequities, this systemic injustice, this systemic oppression, right? This white supremacy culture, right? This elitist and classist system that is set up to gobble up folks and dehumanize children. All together, we are up against that, and we're trying to fight against that for our students so that no one's sacrificed, right? So leadership is about seeing that, thinking ahead, getting everybody on the same team, right? It's about playing chess. So the question is, are you playing chess or are you playing checkers, okay? And if you're the only one that's playing chess in the building, with leadership and with your educational plan and with your theory of action, your strategy, your focus, your mission, how do you get everybody else to see that it's a game with chess as well? And how do you make sure they're all on the same side? Easier said than done. Some of the things to support this is having a collective mission, having some shared values, having some shared beliefs, right? Having distributed leadership teams, instructional leadership teams, climate and culture teams, RTI teams, what have you. But it's also about zooming out all the time not all the time, but zooming out every now and then at least to see where are we at? What are we trying to do? Where are we headed? What are we fighting against? How do we make sure we're back on the same page? So with that, I urge you to transition to a game of chess. Start thinking long term. Build that team. Keep pushing.